So next time you guys are out on court, I want you to think about where is your shot landing in the court. So right now, as you can see, we have this line of orange cones, all right? So anything beyond the line of orange cones is a good shot. Anything before the line of cones, any ball that lands in here is technically a bad shot. And hey, if you're a beginner, intermediate, you can hit the ball anywhere, but once you guys start getting up in higher levels, you guys have to be worried about where the ball is going. And let me explain why. When the ball bounces inside the cones, why is it a bad shot? Because look, if the ball bounces inside the cones, say my opponent hits it to me, all I have to do is just move forward and hit, right? I'm on offense. It's an approach shot. It's my guide up to the net. It's my ticket to the net. Anytime I get a ball inside these cones, I'm moving up. I'm on offense, right? If the ball is beyond this line of cones, right? If it's beyond this line of cones, either A, I'm neutralized, I'm going to have to go out wide and hit a ball, or B, if it's even further back, like back here, what do I have to do? I have to move back, I'm on defense, and then I'm going to hit it, right? So if you guys can start thinking about where your shot lands in the court, and you want to keep it about maybe what, like 4 feet beyond the service line, that's where this line of cones are. The further back you can keep your balls, the better you are going to be. The whole goal in the game of tennis, right, with someone not missing is you're back here, right, I rally, rally, rally. I try to push my opponent back that he gives me a ball inside these cones so I can hit and move forward up to the net and put the volley away. So once again, just see this. You guys want to be hitting balls beyond this line of orange cones. So we're going to go over how to do that. We're going to go on this side just so you guys can see before we go over there again from this way, right? So there's the service line. And again, if a ball lands inside the service line, the person's going to be more on offense, right? If the ball lands beyond these orange cones, they're going to be either neutralized or on defense. So we're going to go over here and we're going to work on this. So what do you guys have to do in order to get this ball beyond the line of orange cones? You guys have to get height on your shot, right? If you play too short, it's not going to work. You guys need to get height on your shot. So here we are. I'm going to try to get some deep balls, right? So here we are. Go ahead, hit 3 deep balls. So 1, number 2, and number 3. All right, so the first one was out, but the second 2, as you guys could see, there's so much height on the ball. So if you guys want to keep your balls deeper, you guys have to get some height on the ball every single time you hit, right? You don't want to be going low over the net. If I go low over the net, it's going to land inside the line of cones. What you guys have to do again is just make sure you're getting height on the ball and you're accelerating every single time. So I'm getting height and I'm accelerating. Let's do 3 more. Here we are, 3, getting height, accelerating. 2 more. Just look how high the ball is going over the net. Because once again, if I go too low to the net, not in the net, there we are, good. If I go too low to the net, the ball is just going to dive in, right? So you guys want to get that height on the ball. You guys also need that topspin, right? That topspin is going to be what gets that ball dipping in outside those cones. So here we are. So we're going to hit, and by accelerating and really using that left hand for the two-handed backhand, that topspin is going to help it dip in. Once again, I'm going to hit topspin, and it's going to dip in. Same thing for the one-handed backhand, right? Same thing. So when I hit, I want to follow through, get some height on my shots. Oop, not enough. Here we are. Number 3, get some height on the shots, right, guys? You guys have to be getting height. Because, again, if I'm hitting a ball, say these balls land inside the cones, right? Up here, it's like an approach shot. I'm just moving forward. I'm offensive, right? I'm in a good position, right? I want to be up here every single time. The further back I get, the more difficult it is for me to hit a quality shot, right? And not just a quality shot. Maybe I'll hit 1 or 2 good Rafa Nadal shots back beyond the baseline, but they're not going to be high percentage, right? The percentages are against you. The further back you get beyond the court, even if you make a couple, the percentages are against you to hit a good shot, right? And what I mean by that is if I'm back here, right, and I smack a winner, Here we are. Let's try. It's hard, right? I smack a winner. That's going to be a 1 out of 10 shot. Also, if I smack a winner back here, what can my opponent do? My opponent can just drop it up closer to the court. So once again, guys, if you guys could keep this ball deep, you'll have a much better time and you'll win many more points. All right, guys, you just got to keep that ball deep. Keep your opponent going deep. So we're going to put you over here now, and I'm going to just hit, and I'm going to try to hit beyond these cones. So we're going to just watch and check it out. And I'm going to narrate what I'm doing while I'm trying to hit these, all right? So here we are. We're going to put it right here. Hopefully I don't hit the camera. And here we are. We're just going to try to be getting height on this ball, okay? So I'm going to hustle back on the other side and try to get height on the ball. I'm lifting the ball up, right? That's what you guys have to do. You guys got to make sure every single time we're lifting, you guys are playing with height, you guys are accelerating, following through, and let's see, all right? Let's go. So I'm trying to get some height over net, elongate my stroke. All right, too short, right? My opponent would eat it up. That's long. Here we are. There we are, a little bit better. So even if you guys need to, slow it down a little bit so you can get some height. So those are 2 decent ones. One more. Perfect, all right? So the more height you get, the easier it is to hit. But the thing is if I get too much height like that, what my opponent's going to do is they're going to come into the net and put it away, right? So you guys want that happy medium every single time, like that. That's a good ball. That's a good ball, right? Because here's the thing, right? Again, if I give you guys a ball that's close inside these cones, you guys are just going to come up, put it away, and put away the volley, right? If you guys don't even put away the approach shot, right? So once again, when you are on the opposite side, you want to be hitting height on this ball. And I'm just thinking, lifting it up, and brushing it up, keeping my racket speed. Let's do a couple with the one-hander. So lifting with height, lots of racket speed. One more. All right, let's get our two-hand. All right, that was a little bit too short, that last one. Here we are. So I'm going to really use that left hand. Elbow up. 2 more. Using the left hand, elbow up, and 1 more. And what I want you guys to think, right, is a ball that is this fast and down the middle and short is way less effective than a ball that's much slower but has a ton of height like that ball. Think about it, right? If you get a ball that's coming right to you super fast, you can just block it back, right? But if you're getting a ball with some height that's kicking with topspin coming at you, you're going to have a much more difficult time. So once again, guys, make sure when you guys are on court, you guys are keeping the ball beyond this line of orange cones. And once you guys master that, what I like to do with all my students is just keep on pushing the line back, right? So once we get this, I would say rally with your coach or your friend, right? Put the lines down and just play points. So we're going to play points. Say if I had a partner over there now, and anything inside those cones, it's out, right? Anything beyond these cones are in. Then once we master that, once we get confident, all you're going to start doing is moving the line backwards, all right? So you're going to do it again. So we're going to move the line backwards. So now it's going to be back here. So then I'm going to play my friend again, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to play out points. The line's going to be equal on that side, and anything beyond the orange cones is in, anything before the orange cones is out. So just keep on moving it back, all right? You guys got to get used to hitting depth. And the only way to do it is to really create a visual target and keep on practicing. Tons of repetition. Again, if it bounces inside those cones, make sure it's out. That's the easiest way to learn it. Make sure you guys are playing with topspin. Lots of height. You guys are following through. I hope that helps, guys. Once again, if you guys can keep the ball deeper beyond this line of cones and not short inside the court, closer to the service line, you guys will be able to win more points. So, as always, guys, have a good one and happy hitting. And if you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, Tennis with Tyler. See you guys.